Hey YouTube, what's up? Scarecrow Guys are here. So I'm going to be doing a Great Nature deck profile for you guys here. You guys haven't seen me in a while, so I'm a little behind on some of these, but getting this. This is my Arusha Chat Noir Breakride deck. So this is actually my preferred version of Great Nature. I really don't like Big Belly. I don't think it's a very good deck at all. I don't know why people are convinced that's the better way to go. I think the deck is kind of shit, but at least for now it is. Alright, so let's get into this. I've played this deck twice since I built it in a tournament. Both times I went completely undefeated, so it's running pretty well. I liked it. So for my starter, I run Telescope Rabbit because at this point we all know what this is for. It's to help you, it's like an insurance policy on not miswriting and being able to utilize Mixabra the way you want. My triggers: 4 Chameleon, 4 Pond Belly, and 4 more crit, for 12 crit. Stand triggers run pretty well in Great Nature and stuff, but I don't think they're bad. I just don't prefer them. I'd rather just go with the simple crit, simplify everything, make all of your attacks more threatening. Rear guard picks up a crit, stand that rear guard multiple times for attacks, and yeah. And then obviously 4 heals. For the grade 1s, I'm playing 4 Ducks, 4 Mixabra, 4 Mini Belly, and 4 damage inflicting perfect guards for 16 grade 1s. With Mixabra's help, you can play like a little bit different lineup than you would in other decks you'd build. And I've chose to play like more grade 1s because you don't want to ride your Mixabra, so you want to have another grade 1 to ride instead. And between Mixabra, your Stride Fodder, and your Stride Fodder and your Perfect Guards aren't ever really going to be used for anything other than striding and perfect guarding. So your real grade 1s are your Mixabras and Duckbills, and those two give you bonus effects. So even if I'm just calling grade 1s, I feel like it's worth it. Yeah, it's running really well for me. I don't really have to even worry about drawing grade 1 in my opening hand, obviously, with this many. So, and for my grade 2 lineup, 4 Binocular Tiger. This card is an excellent and ideal Vanguard ride turn 2. Then you don't have to use your Counterblast for your Telescope Rabbit, and he has something power. Other than that, he's also good the rest of the game. Then we got 4 Cran Tiger, obviously like the MVP grade 2. And my last grade 2, I play 3 Anchor Rabbit. I really like this card. Since it came out, I've been using it in this deck. You can't use it as well in other builds like Big Belly, and that's part of why I don't like Big Belly, because I can't use this card so much. But this card is so good. Once he's successful, you can counterblast and restand him, and comboing that with like Cran Tiger, you get off a lot of attacks. It makes the deck a little more counterblast heavy, but as an added bonus, you don't use it a lot. He can also be a booster. Really like this card. It combos really well with like Rithram, and so good. Especially the turn you Breakride. The turn that you Breakride, you have like an Anchor Rabbit and a Cran Tiger. You're gonna get like a lot of strong attacks off, and then when your rabbit dies, you're gonna draw like 5 cards. For my grade 3s, we got 3 Chat Noir and 3 Arusha. These two, the turn you Breakride them and then combo them off with your rear guards, like I was mentioning, that is like your kill turn. Even if you don't kill your opponent after that, your opponent will be pretty much in tatters, and you'll have a pretty good size hand. So after that, you can just finish him off with like some strides or something. But I really like Arusha. He's a very cool card. Obviously, I like him enough that I took out the Legion so that I could use it, the Tester Fox Legion. Well, the Tester Fox Legion was like really good because it gave you like basically unlimited counterblast and things like that. My problem with it was always the Legion mate, because you couldn't use him until at least the turn you broke road. So up until like at least like your 4th turn, if assuming everything went perfectly straight the way you wanted it to, you couldn't use it. A card that's not useful till turn 4 doesn't, I mean, it's not bad, I just didn't like it. I wanted to make the deck faster and consistent and just always have like plays I want to do. So onto the G Zone. 1 Cath Plug. Typically it's your first starter. Very good. We know this card now. Eats up a lot of counterblast, but it pushes hard and draws cards. Next is 2 Rithram. Really like, he's actually personally my favorite grade 4 in the clan right now. He's so good. Being able to give somebody +8 and then you can draw a card if it's over 20. Combos really well. Easy setup for like your Anchor Rabbit to restand it and stuff. Like the card a lot. 1 A-Funk. I've actually never used this card yet. This card was overhyped by people. I just kind of have it there for if I'm playing against like Kagero and I want to make a push and not worry about Denial Griffin. That's why it's there. Other than that, it's not a particularly good card. 2 Managamer, I think is how you say this dude's name. Always makes me think of that like Muppet song. Phenomena. But I only run 2 of this guy. He's really good, but I don't use him a ton. It's not that often that I feel like the situation's right to go into him, but he's still there. Then I play 4 Big Bellies. This might be a big excessive. You could probably cut 2 Big Bellies if you wanted to play more Managmer, but I really like the Big Belly. He makes like a really big rear guard, and then if you have like a Cran Tiger to combo it out with, like, that's pretty threatening. Plus there's the on-hit threat. Like, the on-hit threat isn't as good as it first like seemed like it would be, but it's still there. Mostly it's just the fact that he makes one of your rear guards really big, and because we have Constride in them, we can use like the Pond Belly crit effect. So then I run 1 Seabreeze and 1 Blizza for if I'm playing against like Link Joker or I have like no cards at all, I might as well hit really big. That's it for the G units. For the G guards, I got 2 Peacock. Really like this card. That damage and flip is like actually like the best part about this card. Sometimes I'll use it even if I don't need the extra power, just so I can unflip a damage and go off on my next turn. And I play 1 Armadillo. Not that good of a card, but why not? Maybe I'm playing against Kagero and my field's already empty. And 1 Screw. So that is it for this deck profile. Thank you guys for watching, and catch you next time.